When we begin to reflect on the idea that our body is an amanah from Allah, it immediately challenges the way we see ourselves. Most people move through life assuming complete ownership over their bodies. It's my body, I can do what I want. But Islam reshapes that narrative entirely. It teaches us that what we have is not absolute ownership. It is temporary custody. And there is a profound psychological shift that happens when you move from the mindset of ownership to the mindset of trust. Think about it carefully. When something belongs entirely to you, you feel free to use it however you wish, even carelessly. But when something is entrusted to you by someone you respect, someone you love, someone whose authority you recognize, you treat it differently. You become more conscious, more careful, more deliberate. That is exactly the transformation Islam seeks to create within us. Your body is not random, it is not accidental. It is a precisely designed gift entrusted to you for a limited time. Every heartbeat, every breath, every movement is part of that trust. And with that trust comes responsibility. Not pressure in a negative sense, but responsibility in a meaningful sense, a sense that your life has purpose, that your choices carry weight, that how you treat yourself matters beyond just the present moment. From a psychological perspective, this understanding builds a deeper level of self-respect. When you see your body as an amanah, you stop engaging in self-destructive behavior so casually, you begin to question your habits. You pause before harming yourself, whether physically, mentally, or spiritually, because now it's no longer just about you. It's about fulfilling a responsibility given by Allah. And this concept also brings balance. It prevents two extremes that people often fall into. On one side, there are those who neglect their bodies, completely ignoring health, rest, and well-being as if it holds no value. On the other side, there are those who become obsessed with their bodies, idolizing appearance, chasing perfection, and tying their entire worth to physical form. The idea of Amanah protects you from both. It reminds you that your body matters, but it is not your identity. It is a tool, a vessel, a means to fulfill a greater purpose. Philosophically, this also answers a deeper question: why should we care for our bodies at all? If life were purely material, the answer might be limited to comfort or longevity. But in Islam, the care of your body is connected to your accountability, your Arabic, Tain Arabic, Ba Arabic, Halif Arabic, Dal Arabic, Halif Arabic, Ta, your ability to serve, to worship, to contribute. Your body becomes the vehicle through which you fulfill your purpose. And how you maintain that vehicle determines how well you can travel the path set before you. So when you eat, when you rest, when you move, when you protect yourself from harm, you are not just engaging in routine actions. You are honoring a trust. You are fulfilling a responsibility. You are aligning your daily life with a higher awareness that everything you have is from Allah, and everything will return to Him. And perhaps the most powerful realization is this: one day you will stand before Allah, and this very body will testify, not just about what you did with it, but how you treated it, whether you honored the trust or took it lightly. So take a moment to reflect. If your body truly belongs to Allah, then every choice you make with it is a statement. The question is, what statement are you making? Once a person truly understands that the body is an amanah, the next realization naturally follows: accountability. Because a trust without accountability is meaningless, and in Islam, accountability is not vague or symbolic. It is precise, personal, and unavoidable. We often comfort ourselves with the idea that our actions are private, that what we do with our bodies goes unnoticed as long as people don't see it. But the reality is far deeper than that. Every movement, every glance, every word uttered by the tongue, every step taken by the feet, these are all being recorded with absolute accuracy, not in a way meant to create fear alone, but in a way that builds awareness, discipline, and purpose. Think about how differently you behave when you know you are being observed. Even in a simple worldly setting, the presence of a camera or an authority figure changes your conduct. You become more careful, more intentional. Now elevate that understanding. This is not temporary observation. This is a lifelong recording that will be presented back to you in detail on a day when nothing can be denied or hidden. And what makes this even more powerful is that your own body will become a witness. It will not just be a passive subject of your actions, it will testify. The very hands you used, the eyes you looked with, the tongue you spoke with, will speak the truth. This shifts the concept of accountability from something external to something deeply internal. You are, in a sense, carrying your own evidence with you at all times. From a psychological perspective, this awareness is transformative. It builds what we might call internal supervision. You no longer need constant reminders from others about what is right or wrong. You begin to regulate yourself. You pause before acting, not out of fear of people, but out of consciousness of Allah. And this is where true discipline is born, not from pressure, but from conviction. It also forces you to confront your habits honestly. Many of us separate our actions into categories public and private, major and minor, important and insignificant. But accountability in Islam does not operate on our subjective classifications. What you consider small may carry weight. What you dismiss as insignificant may be precisely what defines your consistency, your character, your sincerity. And there is another layer to this that is often overlooked. Accountability is not only about avoiding sin, it is also about how well you utilized what you were given. Your health, your strength, your energy, these are not just to be preserved, but to be used meaningfully. Did you use your body to serve Arabic, Hilif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Get Arabic, Yet Arabic, Rot? Did you use it to Arabic, Deen Arabic, Ba Arabic, Hilif Arabic, Dal Arabic, Ta, to help others, to uplift yourself and those around you? Or did you allow it to become a tool of distraction, indulgence, and waste? This is where the concept becomes deeply philosophical. Your body is not neutral. It is either taking you closer to your purpose or further away from it. There is no stillness in that journey. Every day, through your choices, you are moving in one direction or the other. And accountability is simply the moment when that direction becomes clear. Yet it is important to understand that this system of accountability is not Arabic. Dot Arabic, Lam Arabic, Meme, it is not unfair. In fact, it is the ultimate form of justice. You are not judged for what you could not control. You are not held accountable for what was beyond your capacity. You are only accountable for what you chose, what you pursued, what you allowed yourself to become. So instead of seeing accountability as something heavy, see it as something empowering. It means your actions matter. Your choices matter, your effort matters, nothing is wasted and nothing is ignored. And as you move through your day carrying this awareness, ask yourself a simple but profound question. If my body were to speak today, what would it say about me? Because one day it will, and on that day there will be no need for explanation. When we speak about accountability, it naturally leads us to a difficult but necessary realization. Neglecting our health is not a neutral act. It is not something insignificant that carries no weight. In fact, from an Islamic perspective, it can be a form of ingratitude. And ingratitude is not always loud or obvious. It often appears quietly in the way we ignore the very blessings we rely on every single day. Think about how Arabic alif, Arabic lam, Arabic alif tat hamza, Arabic noon, Arabic sin, Arabic alif, Arabic noon reacts when given a gift from someone. Arabic meme, Arabic het, Arabic ta, Arabic rot, Arabic meme, someone honorable. There is an instinct to value it, to protect it, to show appreciation for it. Now consider the body you have, the functioning of your Arabic. Alf Arabic, Lam Arabic, Ba, the strength in your limbs, the clarity of your mind. These are not ordinary gifts. These are continuous blessings that sustain your existence from moment to moment. Yet how often do we pause to acknowledge them, and more importantly, how often do our actions reflect that acknowledgement? Neglect is a subtle form of disrespect. It doesn't require active harm. Sometimes it is simply the absence of care. When you consistently ignore your health, when you adopt habits that slowly damage your body, when you dismiss rest, nutrition, and balance as unimportant, you are, in essence, treating a divine blessing as if it has no value, and that contradiction is what makes it a form of ingratitude. From a psychological standpoint, this often stems from a deeper issue: disconnection. People become disconnected from the meaning behind what they have. When something is always available, always functioning, always present, it becomes easy to take it for granted. You don't notice your health until it begins to decline. You don't appreciate your energy until it is replaced by fatigue. And by the time realization comes, the cost has already begun to show. Islam addresses this tendency by constantly redirecting your attention back to gratitude. But gratitude in Islam is not just words. It is not limited to saying Alhamdulillah, while living in contradiction to what that statement implies. True gratitude is expressed through action. It is reflected in how you use what you have, how you preserve it, and how you prevent its misuse. This is why harmful habits carry more weight than we often realize. Whether it is overindulgence, lack of discipline, or knowingly engaging in behaviors that damage your well-being, these are not isolated choices. They are patterns that reveal how you perceive the blessing itself. And when the perception is flawed, the behavior follows. At the same time, Islam does not call for perfection. It calls for awareness and effort. You are not expected to never fall short, but you are expected to recognize when you are falling short and to strive to correct it. That striving, that intention to improve, is itself a form of gratitude, because it shows that you value what you have been given enough to try. There is also a balance that must be maintained. Taking care of your body is not about obsession or vanity. It is not about becoming consumed by appearance or driven by unrealistic standards. That, too, can become a distortion. The goal is not perfection of the body, but respect for it, not obsession, but responsibility, not excess, but moderation. And when you begin to adopt this mindset, something shifts internally. You start to make different choices, not because someone is forcing you, but because it no longer feels right to do otherwise. You begin to align your behavior with your beliefs, and that alignment brings a sense of clarity, a sense of purpose, a sense of Arabic, Elif Arabic, Het Arabic, Ta Arabic, Rot Arabic, Elif Arabic, meme for yourself that is rooted in your relationship with Allah. So as you reflect on your daily habits, your routines, your lifestyle, ask yourself honestly, does the way I treat my body reflect gratitude, or does it reflect neglect? Because gratitude is not proven by what you say, it is proven by what you protect. As we move forward, another important dimension begins to unfold, and that is the balance between Dunya and Deen. Many people mistakenly assume that taking care of the body is purely a worldly concern, something separate from spirituality. They see Arabic, Teen Arabic, Ba Arabic, Alif Arabic, Dal Arabic, Alif Arabic, Ta as one category and physical well-being as another, as though the two exist in isolation. But in reality, Islam does not divide your life in this way, it integrates it. Your body is the very tool through which you practice your deen. Every act of worship you perform, whether it is salah, fasting, charity, or even seeking knowledge, relies on your physical and mental capacity. When your body is neglected, your ability to engage in these acts is affected. When your energy is low, your focus weakens. When your health declines, your Arabic, Teen Arabic, Ba Arabic, Alif Arabic, Dal Arabic, Alif Arabic, Ta become difficult, so caring for your body is not separate from your deen, it supports it. From a deeper perspective, this balance reflects a fundamental principle in Islam, moderation. Arabic, Alif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Alif Tat, Hams Arabic, Noon Arabic, Seen Arabic, Alif Arabic, Noon is not meant to live in extremes. You are not required to abandon the Dunya completely, nor are you permitted to immerse yourself in it to the point of forgetfulness. The challenge is to navigate both in a way that keeps your Arabic, Mim Arabic, Alf Arabic, Zaida Arabic, Dal clear, and your body sits right at the center of that balance. Consider this: if a person focuses only on spiritual acts but ignores their physical needs, they may initially feel a sense of devotion, but over time Arabic, Daida Arabic, Teen Arabic, begins to appear. Fatigue sets in, burnout follows, and consistency is lost. On the other hand, if a person focuses only on physical comfort, indulging in every desire and neglecting spiritual growth, they may feel temporary satisfaction, but internally something remains unfulfilled. There is a void that comfort alone cannot fill. So Islam teaches you to maintain a rhythm, to give your body its Arabic, Het Arabic, Af, and to give your soul its Arabic, Het Arabic, Af, to rest when needed, to work when required, to eat with awareness, to worship with presence. This balance is not accidental, it is intentional. It requires self-awareness, discipline, and a constant recalibration of your priorities. Psychologically, this approach creates stability. When your physical and spiritual needs are aligned, you experience a sense of coherence. Your actions begin to make sense to you. You are not pulled in conflicting directions. Instead, your life starts to feel integrated, as though everything you do is connected to a greater purpose. And this is where intention plays a crucial role. A simple act like eating can either be purely routine, or it can become an act of ibadah, depending on your intention. When you eat to nourish your body so that you can function better, worship better, and fulfill your responsibilities more effectively, that act carries spiritual weight. When you sleep with the intention of restoring your energy to wake up for Fajr, that rest becomes meaningful. The same action but a different mindset, and that mindset changes everything. This understanding also removes guilt from necessary worldly activities. You are not wrong for taking care of yourself. You are not being less spiritual for resting, for exercising, for maintaining your health. In fact, when done correctly, these actions are part of your deen. They are expressions of responsibility, not distractions from it. But balance requires vigilance. It is easy to slip into excess on either side. That is why regular self-reflection is essential. You have to ask yourself, am I neglecting my body in the name of Arabic, Teen Arabic, Ba Arabic, Alif Arabic, Dal Arabic, Ta, or am I neglecting my deen in the name of comfort? Because both are imbalances, and both lead you away from the path of moderation that Islam promotes. So as you move through your daily life, try to see your actions through this lens of integration. Let your care for your body strengthen your deen, and let your deen guide how you care for your body. Because in the end, true balance is not about dividing your life into parts. It is about living in a way where every part serves your purpose. When we speak about balance and responsibility, It becomes essential to look at a practical model, someone who didn't just teach these principles, but lived them with precision and consistency. And that model is the life of Prophet Muhammad, because Arabic, Alif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Alif Tat Hams, Arabic, Sin Arabic, Lam Arabic, Alif Arabic, Mim is not Arabic, Mim Arabic, Jim Arabic, Rot Arabic, Dal theory, it is a lived example. And when you examine that example closely, you begin to see that caring for the body was never neglected. It was part of a complete, balanced lifestyle. The Prophet FDFA did not promote extremes. He did not encourage Arabic, Alif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Noon Arabic, Alif Arabic, Sin to abandon their physical needs in the pursuit of spirituality, nor did he allow indulgence to take control. Instead, his life reflects discipline with ease, moderation with consistency. And this is something deeply important, because many people today struggle not due to lack of knowledge, but due to lack of practical implementation. Look at something as simple as eating. The Prophet FDFA taught moderation in a way that is both profound and practical. Eat, but do not overeat. Leave space, maintain balance. Now, from a modern psychological perspective, this is powerful. Overconsumption is often tied to emotional states, stress, boredom, distraction. But when you discipline your eating, you are not just controlling your Arabic, Jim Arabic, Sin Arabic, Mim, you are training your Arabic, Noon Arabic, Va Arabic, Sin. You are building awareness, restraint, and intention. Then consider physical activity. The life of the Prophet FDFA included movement, walking Arabic, Alif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Sin Arabic, Va Arabic, Rot, engaging in activities that required strength and endurance. It wasn't a sedentary lifestyle, and this teaches us something very important. Strength is not Arabic. Daida Arabic, Dal spirituality. In fact, it supports it. A stronger body allows for greater consistency in worship, greater resilience in hardship, and greater ability to serve others. Cleanliness is another dimension that is often underestimated. In Islam, cleanliness is not just about appearance. It is tied to faith. The routines of Arabic while Arabic, Daida Arabic while Arabic Hams, of personal hygiene, maintaining purity, these are repeated acts that shape discipline and self-respect. Psychologically, when a person maintains cleanliness, it affects their state of mind. It brings clarity, structure, and a sense of control. And all of this contributes to a more stable, focused individual. Even rest, something people either neglect or overindulge in, was approached with balance. The Prophet FDFA rested when needed, but not excessively. He maintained a rhythm, sleeping with purpose, waking with purpose. And this rhythm is something modern lifestyles often disrupt. Irregular sleep, constant stimulation, lack of structure. These things slowly weaken both the body and the mind. But when you follow a disciplined routine, you begin to reclaim that stability. What makes this example so powerful is that it is sustainable. It is not based on trends, extremes, or temporary motivation. It is rooted in consistency, and consistency is what transforms behavior over time. Anyone can adopt a strict routine for a few days, but the real challenge is maintaining balance over months and years. And that is exactly what the Sunnah demonstrates. This is why scholars and speakers like Mufti Menk often emphasize practicality, because the goal is not to impress people with short bursts of discipline. It is to build a lifestyle that aligns with your purpose. A lifestyle where caring for your body becomes natural, not forced, where moderation becomes your default, not something you struggle to maintain. And when you begin to follow this example, something changes within you. Your actions become more intentional. Your habits become more structured. You stop reacting impulsively and start living deliberately. And over time, that deliberate living builds a stronger connection not just with your body, but with your Deen. So instead of asking what is the fastest way to improve, ask a deeper question: what is the most consistent way to live? Because the answer to that question is found in the example you have already been given. And if that example was sufficient to guide an entire ummah, then it is more than sufficient to guide you, if you choose to follow it. As everything begins to come together, there is one final realization that brings this entire discussion into focus. It is not the big, dramatic changes that define your relationship with your body. It is the small, consistent actions you repeat every single day. Because at the end of it all, your life is not built on intentions alone, it is built on habits. We often wait for a moment of transformation, a sudden surge of motivation, a powerful realization, a turning point that changes everything overnight. But in reality, that is not how lasting change works. What truly shapes you is what you do when there is no audience, no pressure, no emotional intensity. Just you, your choices, and your routine. Think about it. The way you wake up, what you choose to eat, how you manage your time, how you treat your body when you are tired, stressed, or distracted. These moments may seem small, almost insignificant, but when repeated daily, they form patterns, and those patterns become your lifestyle, and your lifestyle, over time, becomes your identity. From a psychological perspective, this is the principle of accumulation. Small actions, when done consistently, carry more weight than occasional bursts of effort. A person who makes slightly better choices every day will, over time, experience a complete transformation physically, mentally, and spiritually. But the key is consistency, not intensity, and this is where the concept of Imaan becomes deeply practical. Because Imaan is not just a belief that exists in your heart. It is something that expresses itself through your behavior. It shows in how you discipline yourself, how you restrain Arabic, Noon Arabic, Va Arabic, Sin Arabic, Kaf, how you honor the Amanah you have been given. Every small act of care, every moment of restraint, every conscious decision, it is all a reflection of something deeper within you. This also shifts the way you view your daily struggles. Taking care of your body is not always easy. There are moments of Arabic, Daida Arabic, Teen Arabic, moments of laziness, moments where convenience becomes more appealing than discipline. But instead of seeing these moments as failures, begin to see them as opportunities. Opportunities to prove, in a very real and practical way, that your values are stronger than your impulses. Because that is what discipline really is. It is not about perfection. It is about choosing what is right, even when it is difficult. It is about showing up for yourself again and again, even when you don't feel like it. And every time you make that choice, you strengthen something Arabic. Dal Arabic, Alif Arabic, Get Arabic, Lam Arabic Yet. A sense of control, a sense of purpose, a sense of alignment between what you believe and how you live. And over time, these small actions begin to compound. You start to feel stronger, more focused, more balanced. Your energy improves, your clarity increases, your Arabic, Teen Arabic, Ba Arabic, Alif Arabic, Dal Arabic, Alif Arabic, become more consistent, not because of one big decision, but because of hundreds of small ones that you chose to honor. This is also what makes the journey sustainable. When you focus on small, manageable actions, you remove the pressure of perfection. You are no longer overwhelmed by the idea of change. Instead, you focus on what you can do today, in this moment, with what you have. And that mindset keeps you moving forward. So don't underestimate the power of your daily habits. Don't overlook the small choices. Because those are the moments where your true character is revealed, not in what you say, but in what you repeatedly do. And as you walk away from here, carry this with you. Your body is watching your habits, your soul is shaped by them, and one day they will speak for you. So make sure they tell a story you are proud to present.